Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more roster reviews. Our first review today is Mini Roverwijn. 12.5 million GP, Shadowlands Kashyyyk Underground. So they started playing at the beginning of the game, but was relaxed a couple years. Then really started getting serious. They were working on Bo-Katan and Gungans. I have a feeling you probably have that by now. It said they were a small dolphin as of late. So this is an endgame roster. Pretty sure like they have mostly everything. Not too much to go over in the way of, get this. What are you doing here? And pretty loaded on Datacrons. Wait, what's their league? Probably Kyber 1. Yeah, Kyber 1, 3640. That's very high. Yeah, every GL. Yeah, not too much. I don't think there's going to be too much for me to look at. They don't have, it's just kind of like my main account. They don't have the brand new stuff. Morgan Elsbeth actually already 6 stars. So maybe, okay, and 5-star Great Mother. So they're probably buying a few of the packs just to take advantage of the marquee event structure. I don't know if you can hear it. Gus is clopping around the room. It's cute. Yeah, buddy. They might be able to hear you. Yeah, this account really just looks like mine. Like the same stuff is down here. Even down to like Mission Zalbar. I don't see like, what's his face? The good Wookiee Tarful. Good. Yeah, everything's there. I don't know. There's not much to recommend. I guess I'll nitpick high relics. What should be higher? That's nice of you. Well, I don't know. No, never mind. That's IG-88. So that is for ships, probably. I thought it was IG-86, and that was for platoons. This might be a short roster review. I'm going to probably look at the mods, and everything's going to look fine. All right, Nisa. R7 Night Trooper. So maybe, well, not whaled. Maybe dolphin for it. Soft whaled, whatever you want to call it. Alright, Cad Bane. I mean, this guy's like ahead of me on most stuff. I have R7 Treya. You might want to consider that. Yeah, this one's not very interesting because it just has everything. It's like pretty homogeneous. I'll spot check speeds, very fast, good protection. Kylo Ren. Very fast health. You really want to crit damage triangle on him no matter what. I mean, he's very healthy. Yeah, I think that's the one thing you can't spare. I'm not gonna look at JMK. Leia, fast and healthy. Yep. Rey. Oh, that's now 207,000 health. Lots of offense. Pretty well modded. Yeah. Cat, Echo, Mopkey, Margit. Yeah, it's all, I mean, it's all like in proper order. 372, that's like what I got it up 1 recently, +1, but that's what I had for the longest time. 372 on Cat. 369. What do you do with Bane? What are we doing Dark Troop Mopkey? Speed, that's interesting. I mean, I thought just kind of want tankiness on them, but it's not a bad idea if you have all the speed in the world to spare. Charger. Yeah, I guess probably work on the mods on the Gungans now that you have all of them. Yeah, Bane, it's not super fast. Yeah, health. Yeah, that's pretty common. I like having crit damage and some offense in there. My health is around 100,000, but there are times when he has died, so I am starting to think I might be on the wrong side of that one. I mean, everything's pretty good. I think I'm going to call this one short. Like, I don't want to linger a ton of time on rosters like this where they just have everything and I just try to nitpick. Like, there's nothing I'm really, like, seeing that is a huge issue here, so sorry if that's a shorter one for you, Mr. Roverwijn, but yeah, thanks for letting me take a look. All right, next one we got as also C-main, like more of an in-game account, OpZ Ghost. 10.8 million, it's not 12.5, so there might be some areas to point out lacking. Kyber 2, so definitely room to grow. Kyber 1's getting more exclusive again. I feel like there's only 1,000 players in it again. They almost completely reversed their squish. So yeah, anyway, mini complaint. But it does have Plo Koon Datacron. And that's kind of the best one right now, unless you have Great Mothers. Ships, 7-star, everything, R8, R9. I mean, R9 Executor is kind of like the price of admission now, so you might want to do that. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh man. What is this? What is that? Go Tanks has a better Iden Versio than this, and a better TIE Defender, basically. You'd need to work on this ship. That's like one of the, it's the best ship in the, that and Marauder are like the best ships in the game. Starfighter, I mean, these two, Gar and ISC, they're good too, but I think Defender's like a more important thing to focus on, and that'll complete your Empire fleet. That is one of the top 6 best fleets, one of the best offensive fleets in the game, and that makes it work. Drop everything and get that. I don't care about your Galactic Legend farm. Well, I mean, this is R8. That's probably for platoons, I'd have to guess. But that is a strong Marauder. 175 speed. Like, the health on this thing is crazy. 166k, 28k damage. Awesome. Excellent Marauder. Excellent Galactic Republic. And get ready, prepare for the chase with Dengar's ship. That I assume it'll be a chase, but just load up and get ready for that once we have an announcement. Yeah, I'm shocked because with all these kind of crap ships, Jedha Consular, Resistance, well, Resistance X-Wing is kind of mandatory. Like, why is TIE Defender the one that's on the bottom? Datacron's a little bit of a supply. Okay. Well, offense. This is like, okay, 150%, 205%, 250%. This is like a 300% offense Datacron. That's everything wrong with it. And that is also kind of like, that's kind of low. Like this one on it, most people go for the wordy one, but this one, that's actually going to make it a lot more annoying, I think. Gosh, I hate that. It's critical. I mean, the Datacrons are looking powerful. Armor pattern resist 10. What's the other plug? Alright, let's look at those characters. Great Mothers, where are you? Just look at Night Sisters. My gosh, I hate this thing. I honestly think it doesn't really matter how you mod it. Right now, it's a nightmare no matter what. Yeah, they're getting all the new stuff. Death Trooper, Night Trooper, Morgan Elsbeth. What else do we have? I don't know. I forget. But yeah, they are, doing just fine. So 7 GLs, not all 8. Missing Jabba? That's a very strange choice. Plenty of time and opportunity to get Jabba by now. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. Like, you're wailing on new Night Sisters, but you're not getting Jabba. Jabba, like, supercharges your mod farming. So that's a little bit odd. Battle for Naboo. I'm glad they added this tag just for this. They did it just for me, just so I could look at this easily. Full R9 Gungans, so your raid score is going to be pretty high. R9 Queen Amidala, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon. That's all you need to get the 3.6 million, technically the max, but I found it a nightmare, so I took R2 to R9. Yeah, they are an R8 Maul Sidious Newt. They are doing very well for their guild. So yeah, that's the main 3 teams: Gungans, Qui-Gon, Maul. And then the Luminara team. I even took mine to R7, my Luminara team. But yeah, looking pretty dang loaded. Except for missing Hut Cartel, not relicking Iden for ships. Just very curious omissions. Zori. Tuscan Warrior, I think you can skip. Visa's interesting. I mean, she's not required for anything, just everyone kind of got her. Nest. So, I mean, this player said they started in February 2017, took about a 2-year break from 2018 to 2019. And that's when Nest was at her peak, so that kind of makes sense. We skipped. It said they spend about $100 a month. So yeah, that's definitely a lot. But if you're getting Great Mothers or like the new marquees to get them right away, it's like $300 standard, and then if you're lucky and get a huge pull, that goes down a bit. But this doesn't make sense to me. Dart Trooper Moff Gideon, when you're getting all these new Imperial Remnant too, so that doesn't make sense. Get work on him. So the omissions are glaring. Dark Trooper, Death Trooper. I mean, the whole Imperial Remnant. That's mandatory. That's forced. That's forced. It's forced. Moff Gideon. I don't know if that's forced anywhere. Yeah, but the omissions are insane. I mean, Hut Cartel, Iden. Iden first, because that's just one character. Those ships are crazy. Because, like, you're in Kyber 2, you definitely could be in Kyber 1. Get that ship. I mean, yes, new Ahsoka is nice, but Jabba is tried and true. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the call to action is clear here. Do they have Afra? I'm just trying to see the droids. It's easier to look at the droids than to look at, like, you know, Scoundrel. But I'll look at Scoundrel anyway. Where is she? There she is. Okay. Yeah, so got pretty much the legendaries. You got Jedi Cal, right? Yeah. He's a guild focused player, so definitely a Cal. Yeah, loaded except for very strange omissions. Okay, let's move on to mods. What's interesting is all the GLs are R7 and R8. R7 is starting to feel pretty weak for a GL in the end game. So I'd recommend that to be on your mind. That's not the immediate priority. I would prioritize Iden, Jabba, Imperial Remnant before that, but especially JML. JML is borderline useless without R9 in high Kyber. How fast is he? Just because he's the fastest. 578. 193 extra speed. It's good. Slicker. It's weird to see R7. I mean, that's modded pretty well. Leia. They're pretty good. Ray with R7, did you make the 10,000? Yeah, a little over 10,000. 517. You get more health in there. A little more health, a little more speed. Offense is probably fine. I have my raid mod just for pure health still, so. Health really slow. I think you need him faster than that. Give him some better speed mods. Like there's times when he needs to get moving. Like he doesn't have enough health to just tank the whole world, so he needs more health or speed. That's a pretty slow, fastest non-GL. Yeah, 152. Yeah, the mods probably need a lot of work too. So. I mean, getting new characters is helpful and it gives like a temporary boost, but in general, I think I'm gonna recommend you spend 6 refreshes a day on mods, especially getting new mods. Well, I mean anything, slicing and new mods, probably a good amount of new mods. Yeah, 147. Like everything's in the plus like 150 for your fastest characters. I think he needs to be like offense for the raid. I mean, if you're going back and forth, that's one thing. But yeah, the speed at the top isn't really there. 135. Yeah, that's really gonna hold you back in Kyber 2 for a while. I mean, if your goal is Kyber 1, that's probably what you do is get more mods. Yeah, 111. No, not great. Jedi Cal, speed and health. That's pretty good for him. There's some characters down here where it's like that's enough speed, but like your speedsters that you need to go first for stuff like Echo, Mar Jade, Cat, they're way too slow. Not enough slice pass. And that's where Jabba helps. Jabba helps with mods. So yeah, that all. Oh, Enoch, that's another one of the new characters I forgot to look at. So yeah, you're going all out for the new characters. Go all out for the mods. All right, that's enough to get a sense here. Thank you so much for letting me take a look. Hope this helps. Third account we're looking at is a bit on the smaller side, 6.1 compared to the last two, so more stuff we're gonna have to do. Look at and recommendations to make. Erodium 5, so they probably ended last season in Chromium 1, got up to Erodium 4, and haven't been able to hang quite as much, but still Erodium 5, I think that's a pretty good spot for 6 million. Said the last time they quit, they didn't watch any YouTube or understand things, so they didn't have great mods. Said they've been spending a fair deal recently, but want to work on mods and get Jabba and stuff like that. So ships, your best ship, okay, is Executor. That's good. Let's see where they're at. Man, these. So you don't. Mando's not required to unlock, so this can happen that you can unlock with a Mando Gear 11, but this is not optimal. Mando is one of the only ones that is probably the only character that makes it in the starting lineup every single comp. So you need at least a few relics. I would say at least like Relic 3. But he's already Gear 11, so most of the Kyrotech, I don't know how much Gear 11 Kyrotech he needs, but most of the Kyrotech's there. I know it's tough, but he is necessary to make that Executor fleet work. I need to look at that more often because I never thought that people would have the relics there. Empire fleet, yeah, it's not too much here. So, I mean, TIE Defender is a little bit lower priority than someone else that might have TIE Interceptor, or more Empire built up, like Thrawn Gear 7. It's something you need. Well, I guess they're all kind of leveled. Something to keep in mind that if you want another great fleet, or a third great fleet, Empire's the way to go. Marauder, it's getting there. No, so yeah, Gear 11 on all these, that's a great start. That's better than I expected, because Gear 11, once you get this ability, that's when it starts to become viable. You need some relics on there, or some Gear 12. All the stars, 6-dot mods to make them really start to take off, but you're getting there with viability, so it's pretty good. And I can R5, I mean, keep farming the BLTB Y-Wing, which is why, I don't know why I didn't just say Y-Wing is a mouthful. Keep farming the Y-Wing, that's very important to this fleet, because you can't have Houndstooth everywhere and you need a good tank. 5 stars isn't completely viable, especially in like Erodium or something. So keep farming that, even though you're done with Wrecker. Yeah, ships, I mean, I wouldn't say chase another big farm. Yeah, like, don't chase Outright or Profundity. Gotta work on the stuff you have. Characters, data cards, anything? No. So we got Rey and Kylo, only 2 GLs, gas, probably a recent acquisition. Definitely something to work on. Let's just look at Galactic Republic. Okay, clones are gonna need some work. So you have 5s at Relic 3, which is great. I mean, that you can make that team work like that. And you have all 4 General Skywalker Zetas. If you had watched my 501st for Noobs, you would see tactical awareness is a mandatory Zeta for this team to function really on any level. So without the Zeta, this is all it does. Whenever it's the sacrifice without the boosts. Just if someone else is going to die, 5 dies instead. So it doesn't matter how tanky he is, and he's probably the most tanky by far. Also use protection. Protection primaries. All defense sets, protection primaries on him. But he's not going to share those stats. And then it's just going to be, you're going to go through the weakest link. You're going to kill Rex, who has no hit points. HP, hit points, whatever. He's got no durability, so they're just going to take him down. 5s will go down for free, and then they got nothing for it. But if you put that Zeta on, all these get supercharged when you're on offense. The AI doesn't know. They'll kill weak Rex, and then weak Rex, Echo, and Arc all get supercharged. That's pretty mandatory. Padawan and Obi-Wan, yeah, you're getting a lot on that assault battle. So I don't push to R9. I think that's too expensive. R7, that's plenty. So, man, yeah, I didn't expect to see that. Yeah, cool. Well, I guess you're running that with Padme in 3v3. But that's tough. Jedi. They said they were working on Jedi Knight Luke, so definitely finish that out. That's going to really make that assault battle easy mode. You just put, like, basically no speed on him. Have another fast character on the team. Get them to go. Or no, you have Jedi Knight Luke. I'm blind. So that's great. But they said they were working on it, so I wasn't sure if they had it yet. See, Sith. I don't know. Do you have Starkiller? So I recently made videos on getting Assault Battle Challenge Tier 2 done with Sith. I don't know how far you're getting with this team. Maybe that does Challenge Tier 1. You can get Challenge Tier 2 done if you get Bastille Sean Fallen at 7 stars. Now it's to 7 stars. And just, I don't know, get him to like Gear 11 or something. Doesn't have to be the immediate priority, but those assault battles are huge for your development. CLS is looking awesome. Phoenix is looking pretty great. Where's Rex? Yeah, Rex. Okay, yeah, this is looking great. No issues there. Said you were going to work on Jabba. Where's that cartel? There it is. So you start farming Boosh, the shards now. She's only 60 energy for all 5, and it takes a long time, so just start hitting that. Also hit Skiff Lando. He's also 60 energy for all 5, so it's pretty easy. Gungans. All done. Very nice. What else do we want to look at? Ufu. Ufus are pretty conquest sourced, so we're not going to see a ton. But we do have Star Killer, so that's great. Yeah, no Seer start at all. Cal, I mean, 7 stars. Did you farm him? With plans to work on him? I don't know. Paratroopers, I mean, this is plenty, I think. Yeah, this is plenty. You don't need more than this. It's interesting, Short Trooper being like the 5th. I don't know if you're using Moff Gideon. Short Trooper is the 5th. It's pretty good too. It doesn't add much in the way of damage, but it's a tank, so that's actually probably pretty awesome for assault battles. Night Sister is looking good. So your Night Sisters, yeah, you're doing great on most assault battles, so that part is already kind of taken care of. I definitely agree. Like, Jabba is a high priority. The things I've pointed out so far, kind of a priority. Bad Batch, keep working on them. Those Sith, just for the assault battle. I guess you don't have Darth Revan yet. Not a huge press that you have to get him. Oh, Traya. Yeah, I don't know why I blanked on that. You need Traya. Like, Traya, Savage, huge priorities. Get them. I mean, they're already 7 stars, so yeah. Work on their gear. Huge priorities. Can't say enough about them. Okay, that's enough for the compositions. Let's look at the mods. 4 Zetas on Slicker. So speed and health is not a bad approach, but you need a crit damage triangle for sure. Absolutely. Health, speed. Health could be higher. R8 damage is decent. Yeah, just work on trying to squeeze between health percent and offense percent, whichever one isn't the primary. Try to maximize that in the secondary for her. Through slicing, they said more. Oh, this one's a real stinker. Gotta get rid of that. Get one with better speed. I mean, it's got offense, but like look for one that has a little bit higher speed and maybe not has as much offense, but has health too or something. This one's also pretty slow. It's got some health, but it doesn't have too much merit. That one also could be better. Pit's fastest. That's a pretty natural conclusion. 137. That's okay. Just keep pushing the ceiling of your mod speed. Jabba will really help for all that slicing. Yeah, 3 refreshes a day on mods for sure. At least 91. Oh no, yeah, that's really dropping off. So yeah, definitely need a lot of work on mods. You don't have to wait for Jabba to get to work on the mods, but just hit those refreshes. 50s, maybe dip into the hundreds if you need to. You have plenty of like relics on a lot of these characters, so maybe a 4th refresh, just a little extra to really get to high gear. Yeah, so the speed. Okay, I've already established the speed is pretty slow. Let me look at characters that don't need tons of speed necessarily. Let's see how they're doing with other stats. Bosk could do more protection for sure. Yeah, health. That one needs to be a protection primary. Chango's pretty good. Good damage. He loves health actually because he gets 50% health. So you can give him health. The potency doesn't really make sense. A sliced health mod is great. I think crit damage triangle. Crit damage triangle is always better than like even crit damage set. So like offense set with crit damage triangle is pretty much always better than whatever you're gonna get for damage. Kitty Moody, how's he looking? Pretty slow. He's got the crit damage. His crit chance is terrible. Well, it's not terrible. It's not great. So it's good to have that crit chance set. You do more offense, more speed. You gotta go for. I mean, in general, I know you don't have much right now. It's just gonna be a work in progress for a while. Star Killer. That's extremely slow. That is extremely slow. Rework his mods right now. You need more speed. Like, what's his... Yeah, no, that's not worth putting on unless it has a lot of speed. Okay, yeah, a lot of work to do. Yeah, a lot of work to do. I would check Swigga.gg religiously to see what people are using for mod primaries on any stats. So just go to the general website, look up a unit, see best mods, see what the top 100 or 1,000 players in Kyber are using. On average, that's going to be a great resource. But yeah, thanks for letting me take a look. A lot of good progress here, but a lot of ways to go in a lot of other areas. So thanks. And now for a rare 4th review, because the first review was just quick. The guy didn't have too much to look at. We got APB Chromium 1. They started in March of 2023. They were an experienced player. They said they played for 1 to 2 months, then left till December 2023. It was 1.25 million when I left. Right now, 3.5 million. They were at 3.5 million in February. They're 5.7 right now, thanks to a lot of light speed bundles, I think. They were Bronzium 3 when they requested, now Chromium 1. They were going for Executors, Slicker Array, Profundity, and Inquisitors. So they had a lot of priorities laid out. Executor already done. Very nice. Let's check the Bounty Hunters. Everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, I have no complaints there. Empire. It's pretty weak. They don't even have Defender unlocked. So that is a severe oversight to look into. If you're once you need more fleets in Grand Arena. I think you need 2 offense, 2 defense right now. No Marauder at all. Those are things you have been well within your power to farm. So that's a little disappointing. Rebels, I guess I'll look at. Rebels are looking alright. Need to farm that Rebel Y-Wing in the shipments. Anti-bomber's already done. Yeah, a lot of weaknesses already in the ships. And yes, they're newer, but you know, I started a new account this year and already have most of those things I'm talking about done. Slicker is done. Ray is not. So Ray is a pretty high priority when you have all these resistance ready, pretty much. Yeah, you should be. Wait, no. Oh, Ray is there. Okay, they do have Ray. Okay, sorry. I'm used to looking at the very top two, and if I don't see it, okay. So Ray's there, just recent. So good job. The top here, I'm seeing mostly like Lightspeed bundle pack stuff and requirements to unlock things. So you don't want to get tunnel visioned on just unlocking things. Like those are good, but you need a lot of stuff along the way. So I'm gonna look at all the assault battle stuff. You gotta make sure you're getting these assault battles. Okay, so this is pretty good for, you know, military might. Rex, let me see. The Night Sisters, probably not. Oh, they do. Oh, never mind. There's the pack. Duh. So, okay, great on those assault battles. Sith. It's probably getting Challenge Tier 1 done. Challenge Tier 2, Nihilus will go a long way for that. I think Bastille Shan Fallen helps a lot, but not even close on her. You probably get it done with Palpatine, Vader, Nihilus. Sith Trooper. I don't know if Trey or Talon or Savage would be better there. But definitely Nihilus and Sith Trooper is a good help. Yeah, again, this is like mostly pack stuff. No Revan, no Jedi Knight Luke. I'd work on Revan or Jedi Knight Luke. Revan's easier to get. Jedi Knight Luke is more powerful for this. That would help with your Jedi assault battles. A huge amount. What else do we got? Imperial Trooper. Not quite getting it done. I mean, Piet R8 is definitely a big boost. But Veers, you need some Zetas, or at least one Zeta. Range Trooper would be huge. Nowhere in sight. Scout Trooper's a good add-in. Dark Trooper. Yeah. Well, I guess you don't have to use it. Because you can do it. Yeah, you can get pretty far with Bounty Hunters. This is probably Challenge Tier 1 or maybe even 2. I'm not sure. And then Empire. Yeah, you probably don't need Imperial Troopers, actually. You can skip them. I guess you just use Piet with Vader. Marjade. Do you have Starkiller? Yes, because there was a Starkiller pack. So just the Omicron, no Zetas. It's always kind of interesting. But people are really strapped for Zetas when they buy all these packs, so I get it. Starkiller definitely a relic priority. He does so much more for everybody when he's up there. There's not a ton of holes on these assault battles, but there are some. You said that you were working on Inquisitors. They're not, don't look like they have much work done on them, but they'll get you there. Hut Cartel, big priority. I mean, Jabba and Leia, the highest priority GLs. You already have 2 GLs, so maybe try to clean up things, get assault battles done before you chase another GL, but looking pretty good. Alfred Naboo. Well, I mean, that's enough to do something at least. Yeah, what else do I want to look at? Yeah, I think I'm good. Let me just filter it all. And let's look at the mods. Just check those out. Slicker. Good. Crit damage triangle. And very fast. Amazing. Amazing. Ray. Well, tons of health. Great speed. Offense. The goal, like the kind of just, I don't know. Cookie cutter goal is 10,000. You're getting there. But I like all the health. Health is good. See how fast she is? 132. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad for the size. Definitely keep working on it though. I mean, the size betray, like, you would think this is an older account than it is based on the size, but it's a lot of Lightspeed bundles. So yeah, just keep working on the mods, very important. At least these are all sliced. I'm liking that. Plus 158. That's pretty great. Piet. You know, I mean, you don't really need, if you don't run Imperial Troopers, you don't really even need him to be fast. That's the entire reason he's good. Like, people have him so fast for the Imperial Trooper team. If you don't have any plans on working on that team, you can neglect him. You can just give those good mods to someone else. Dash 101. Yeah, that's starting to tail off a bit. Boss, got some protection, please. That might be all protection primaries. Yeah. Pretty good. That's pretty decent. Bosk. Trying to get Grief a little bit closer to him in speed. He's also got good protection. That's good. Hux and Fu. Oh, nice. They're actually pretty fast together for a nice 1-2 punch. 278. 276. That actually is pretty good. So you like poke with Slicker, you pass the turn, he swipes. Hux resets both. Nice. I like it. CLS 266. They're not terrible, I guess. But yeah, they're getting slower and slower as I look. Plus 116 for offense. That's actually not bad. Some crit damage, potency. Yeah, that's not bad. Defense is interesting. Because if he's taking a lot of hits, he's toast anyway. But in general, those are good sets. They're good secondary sets. What else? After 4 reviews, you know, I get a little tired of talking. So I'm almost done here. Nothing else is really calling my name to check on. Yeah, just 5. I mean, 5s. Similar to the last guy, you need a Zeta if he's going to be useful at all. 9. Oh my gosh. Protection. Lots of protection. I mean, the primaries are pretty good, or the sets are pretty good, but you need some speed there too. Alright. Yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for letting me take a look. Hope you guys enjoyed this 4 review set of roster reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.